Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 5th of July, 2021. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Taking a look at one I don't think I've ever, I've looked at it. I do look at it. I don't think I've ever done one here for all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV. That sounds redundant. But I think it's a good idea to look at Cosmos because it is an important crypto in the DeFi space, and the DeFi space is one area in particular where we could see a lot of these big players in that kind of sector really outperform the broader market as people continue to have less trust in fiat and are looking for yield outside of the stock market. They're going to be looking at alternatives to, quote unquote, high yield checking and savings accounts of a whopping like 0.5% or 1%. It's ridiculous to what you can find in the crypto space. So, excuse me, Cosmos or Atom, its chart looks really interesting because it's one of the few that has this occurring on its Ichimoku chart where the lagging span could be closing above the candlesticks on its daily chart. So there's a few bullish things here to look at and a few bearish things to look at. First off, if we zoom out, no, I won't zoom out that far. Just looking at this past price action, basically looking at 2021. The point of control is down here, which is the this is the 618 Fibonacci retracement right at that $8 range. The 50% level is at 1050, and the 382, where we're currently facing resistance, is at the 13. We'll just say 1380, 1375. That's where the current resistance on the daily chart is found, and not surprising, we're finding resistance there for a couple of reasons. We have a high volume node in there, and the RSI. Because I've shifted it down to a bear market, now the RSI is pushing up above 55. This is the first overbought condition with these bear market overbought levels. 55 and 65 are the overbought conditions. And then what we've got going on here is something between the composite index and the RSI. What we have here is some hidden bearish divergence where we have a higher high, and actually I think this is regular divergence. Yeah, regular, sorry. Higher high on the RSI, lower to flat highs in the composite index. That could be pointing out a change in direction here, because if we look at the composite index, if you look at just look horizontally across, you can see that we are kind of near a level in the composite index where we typically see some downward pressure. And then the percent B has just crossed above 0.8. Now, because it's crossed above 0.8, and because the RSI is below 60, we should watch very closely for an actual breakout higher. Okay, the lagging span is constricted here against the current body of the candlestick. Now, in roughly 45 minutes, a new daily candle will open, and if Cosmos or Atom continues to trade at this level, the lagging span will just shift over to the new candle, and it will actually be trading above the candlesticks. That'll be the first time, with the exception of this kind of blip here on the 23rd of May. That would have been 17th of June or so. Otherwise, ever since 19th of May, we've been trading below. The lagging span's been trading below the candlesticks, so everything's kind of remained bearish. But again, looking at the volume profile at the present, if it gets above 1420, it's a little bit easier to move higher than it is lower. But then the volume profile gets pretty thick as we get up towards that $20.50 level. We're getting that we have Senko span B, the top of the cloud, very resistive. High volume node up here as well. So that's going to be pretty tough to look at. As far as will we make it? Will we move higher? Taking a look at the weekly chart. I mean, the weekly chart could. Well, the weekly. Oh, well, you know what? I think we're going to focus on this guy this week because there's definitely some opportunity for it to continue higher here, but I think we'll want to keep a close eye on that. Yeah, for right now, just watch out for any higher movement, but definitely it remains bearish and in a bearish condition in the Ichimoku chart, so don't discount that. But at the same time, there are some signs that we could resume higher here. So thank you for watching. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, please don't forget to like and subscribe.